everybody, this is Leone. I've come to do your weekly guidance. I hope you're good and well. So this is from the 8th through to the 14th of December 2025. I'm using the really badly drawn tarot, and I will pull you some romance angels as well. All guided by the universe, by spirit, by source, whatever you want to call it. So let's just see what's going on for you guys this week. So yeah, I'm kind of straight off heading into a daze or a daydream with you guys. So there's a lot going on in the head and in the mind. Um, but it's like a lot of you are coming to terms with certain things around you, coming to some realizations here, big time. Um, and it feels, you know what it is kind of feeling. Well, that's the energy that's coming through at the moment, you know. So if you are worried or stressed, that's the energy that's coming through to kind of say, look, whatever is happening, let it be, let the universe sort it out. They've got your back at the end of the day. So try not to stress or worry about anything. Easier said than done. We're human at the end of the day. So if someone's found the off switch in someone's head, then please share that knowledge, you know. Let's just see. So we do have the strength card coming through, which obviously shows that you can overcome any obstacles, mental, physical, spiritual. It also shows that you have the strength and courage, knowledge, and wisdom within to deal with everything that you're facing there as well. So um, I kind of feel like you're on top of this. Whatever you're going through, you're on top of it. Now, there is this worry and this baggage that you're carrying at the moment, which is slowing you down. Like I just said, if we could just get rid of our baggage, our rubbish, and declutter our minds, energy, and even our houses, homes, surroundings in some kind of way, it is gonna take the weight off you in some kind of way. So it's saying don't give up, keep the faith, keep taking one, putting one foot in front of the other, but things are going to get lighter, brighter, and you are going to end up where you need to end up here. I feel like this is a lot mentally that you're carrying here. Yeah, there is an end in sight. There's definitely an ending in sight. The only reason I say that is we have that death card come through with that 10 of Wands. 10 indicates an ending as well. So there is a need to surrender to something here. Um, to let go, to be able to move on, to move forward in some kind of way. Faith is a big thing here as well. But the sun is coming over the horizon, so it shows me that things are going to get better. But you're faced with a lot of mixed feelings and emotions, things being up in the air all over the place at the moment. So the universe is trying to restore some kind of balance in your life at the moment, and that's interestingly enough coming through with the Six of Pentacles, the Chariot, and that little devil on your shoulder there, just telling you that nothing's going right. It's all going to be stagnant forever. And you're wasting your time, effort, and energy on a lot of different things here. So you could be dealing with toxic people, energies, and situations around you as well. But this could also be something that is going on in your head and in your mind and becoming toxic in that way as well. Again, it can slow you down on every level. It can cause this imbalance, uncertainty. Am I doing the right thing? Am I going to have enough of this, that, and the other? All those uncertain questions that are up in the air and all over the place at the moment. I kind of feel like it's, yeah. For some of you guys, it's about moving on, moving forward, changing location. I've also got moving vibes here as well, somewhere along the line. But it's big life shifts anyhow. It's not just one thing, there's many different things that are coming into play here as well. But again, I kind of see your magic within this card as well, and you taking the right steps to sort this out, to clear up whatever you need to clear up first. But something's going to come into alignment here, but you don't see it at the moment because you've got this little devil on your shoulder that you're just wasting all your time, effort, and energy with. But again, other people could be holding you back here slightly as well. So I kind of feel like there is a big shift that's happening around you. And I go back to everything that I was saying right at the very beginning there. Whatever you're worrying about, what will be, will be. So don't worry. It sounds so simple, doesn't it? It does. And sometimes, you're looking across the water as such, or you're looking too far into the distance, thinking, I need to get there, but I don't know how to get there. You know, if it requires gathering wood, and nails and whatever, you get a boat, you make a boat, you can get across. There are always ways you can do something to get through to the other side. And I'm just saying that as a general, I don't know, example there. But you've got all those tools that you need to overcome those mental and emotional blocks there as well. But don't waste your time, effort, and energy on people, energies, and situations that are just draining you, sucking the life out of you. Because the more you give to that, the less you have for you. And it's not about, you know, I'm going to give you something, I need that back kind of energy. It's not. It's about just going with the flow with everything, putting some good, strong, solid boundaries in place to say, do you know what? I'm giving you my time, effort, and energy, but if I'm not getting that back in any kind of way, if I'm there for you, I kind of deserve that back for me kind of energy. If you're not getting that, then it's about distance. It's about what, you're willing to put up with here as well. But equally, when it comes to people, I definitely get someone's really struggling. Again, it could be affecting them physically in some kind of way, whether this is the back and the shoulders that are really kind of, and the lack of support around you at the moment. It does feel like a little bit of an uphill battle, but I kind of feel like that is coming to a close. And then obviously with any kind of closures, it comes to that crossroad energy. What next? How? When, why, where, etc., etc. But don't allow that devilish energy to suck you back in. Just keep focused on where you're headed, where you're going, and don't allow for distraction at all. Because I'm kind of feeling like things are going to shift in that right direction, but you've got to just see, keep the focus. Definitely keep the focus. Listen to your intuition now as well, which is on form at the moment. It really is. Some of you just need a distraction, but not in a negative way. Some of you are getting distracted on your pathway by negative people. And you need to put your foot down in this situation and stay strong in a process. Again, this person may want everything from you and more in some kind of way. And that, how is that balance? How is that equal? Energetically, this is off, and you need to face it to deal with it to break free in some kind of way. So it's about distracting yourself, but putting your foot down and not putting up with this energy anymore. Now, I don't know who that's in relation to, but it's going to be for somebody out there. Um, Now, for some of you guys, okay, I get many different scenarios coming through for different people. So, again, please just only take what resonates for you. But I kind of feeling like some kind of marriage or commitment or hasn't taken place here, and something's taken a side turning for whatever reason. This is the beginning stages of some big major changes here in regards to a commitment, stability, security. Um, It could be the fact that somebody's seeing true colors somewhere along the line, um, but things are not going the way you kind of thought or planned or something along those lines. There's been a lot of stress here. There's been a lot of burdens anyhow, and it's certainly tested faith, strength, some many different life challenges as such. And again, maybe something here hasn't been equal somewhere along the line. Maybe we could be dealing with two opposites, two complete opposites, and that's why it's underneath the devil there. So something here is definitely toxic around you, or it has been toxic, but there are big changes to kind of end this. With endings, there's always new beginnings. This is what I was saying. But I kind of feel like this is fresh new beginnings. This is heading in a new direction. So yeah, they're asking you to focus at the moment on the bigger picture, what you want, where you want to go, take steps towards that. At the moment, it doesn't seem like there's any steps that have been taken. It's just energies that are sitting there stagnant at the moment. Lots of ideas and things coming to the surface there, but you've got to be practical about the next part of your life here. I want to say quite clever as well. And again, that could mean anything for anybody. But Hierophant, yeah. Now this is a card of faith. It can be, it can be again to do with faith. It could be, look, because this is what I'm seeing. I'm seeing a wedding dress here as well. So there could be somebody that really wants to progress with you, and it's just not happening. But it's becoming obsessive. Somebody could be quite obsessive here about you in some kind of way. And what I see here is there's a lot of stress, there's a lot of pressure with whoever you're dealing with. I kind of feel like I'm going off with somebody else's energy here, so please bear with me. I do try and cover everybody, but it's a big wide world out there. Many different scenarios all around. But what I'm seeing here is somebody's really been carrying away here. Um, they've been really trying to force something, but there's no way forward in this situation. And now they may have wanted commitment or stability or security from someone. Um, Maybe even money here somewhere along the line, and they're kind of losing it somehow. There's definitely a block, there's definitely an ending, and they're definitely not getting what they're after here in some kind of way, and it's becoming obsessive. Like it's to the point of you may not believe what this person is kind of doing around you. It's just like, so yeah, there's definitely a crossroad energy there. But that is not going to go anywhere because I kind of see with someone focused on the future, where they're headed, where they're going, but there are massive blocks and stops there, big time. And there could also be anger and frustration here. Yeah, 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 yeah. I'm telling you, someone's walking away and someone is not happy about it. They are angry even. They are seething, especially with that devil. They are not getting what they want and they are, wow. Someone is walking away here. Someone don't get me wrong, it's not an easy choice or easy option. But there must be two sides to this person. That's all I'm saying. We've definitely got the devilish energies. We've got a false mask here. There's a lot of waterworks going on there as well at the same time. So there's definitely a need to kind of step back from this energy, step away from this energy, keep a focus in a different thing. Try not to focus on what this person's saying, doing, or trying to get you sucked into any kind of drama, chaos, negativity in any kind of way. Keep that peace. Obviously, you've got options, you've got choices here, and I kind of feel like you are going a separate direction, but they are not going to let go easily. They are not going to mo move on easily. Yeah. They know how to manipulate. They know how to control. They know how to pull the strings. Wow. Honestly, though, I don't feel like they're mentally in a good place, and I'm not a doctor or anything like that. I'm just picking up on the energies. I really don't feel like this person's in the right place at all, and they probably need help. But you've got to do what you've got to do to break away, to cut cords, cut ties. But don't get angry and frustrated. Do not bite back. Do not react to this. Keep walking away. Yeah. Someone's definitely grieving here over some kind of loss, and it's taken a lot. Now, again, if we look at the energies on a different level for the rest of you guys, um, I could see. I promise you, I'm going to find a positive somewhere here. I really am. But we do have issues with cars. We do have issues with things slowing down or breaking down around you at the moment. Just see this as a temporary glitch at the moment, okay? It's not like you're being cursed or anything like that. I don't feel like that. I kind of feel like the universe is slowing you down or stopping you from making mistakes somewhere along the line. So, you've got to keep your faith every step of the way here with all the challenges and obstacles. And again, what will be, will be. I need to keep repeating that to you. It's going to be okay. It's going to be fine. You're going to get through this. So yeah, there is a need to put some really good, strong boundaries in place there. Um, just try not to get angry or frustrated this week. I feel like your buttons could really be pressed. Even if you're really concentrating to get something done, there could be a lot of distractions and obstacles there as well. So I do feel a little bit patience is going to be needed this week, but it will be pressed as well at the same time. Some of you might even go, I was going to swear then, but feel like packing your bags, leaving. And for some of you, may well do. But for others, yeah, it's just they're slowing you down. They're slowing you down, they're stopping you. But there is an ending in sight. So again, we don't want you to overthink here and think the worst out of everything that's going on because things are going to turn around here. Balance is going to be restored here somewhere along the line. So even if you felt like you're losing money or even a job somewhere along the line, and I'm not meant to frighten you in any kind of way, something better is coming along, and whatever you lose is going to be replaced by something better. Yes, there's a lot of life lessons and skills that are being learned here, but you may even go learn, study something new yourself as well in a physical sense, whether you're starting school or college or something along those lines as well, doing some extra lessons. Um, use your time wisely, anyhow. Use your frustrations in a different way, in a positive light. Focus on what you can do rather than what you can't do, or what you've got rather than what you haven't got here, because that's definitely kind of the energies of needing and wanting to protect yourself, and you may feel like just hiding away for a little bit, but that's not going to be the answer. It's not going to be the answer. You've got to keep being you. You've got to keep your energy levels up. So making sure that you eat and drink right this week as well. Good Lord. I don't want to show you this. I'm telling you, there's an upset here. There is definitely an upset. There is the rug being pulled from under somebody's feet here. And but I do feel whatever this is, it's going to put you on that right path. So it might be a shock to the system somewhere along the line, but there could be breakups, breakdowns, fallouts, um, issues, problems with foundations in some kind of way, whether this is a physical sense, like in a house and a home. Um, this is something that's going to literally shake your world somewhere along the line, unexpected. There could be storms here as well. There could be storms, other storms brewing, but like I said, I don't want you to focus on that negative because there is always something good that's going to come out of what you're going through. So what I'm seeing here is you being able to build your foundations in a different way, even stronger, taller, better, brighter than ever before. So again, it pushes you towards the right people, energy, situations. So if a move has fallen through, if a job has fallen through, if a relationship has fallen through, something bigger, better, brighter is coming in to replace that. But you need to deal with the excess energies at the moment, again, which is going to take a lot of healing. Um, But I'm not gonna lie, it could cause a few little fights, battles, arguments, disagreements, that kind of thing, mentally and physically, possibly emotionally there as well. So don't get stroppy if things don't go right. That's all I'm saying. Try and keep yourself grounded, keep yourself focused to keep that balance. Okay, everything's going to sort itself out, but yeah, it could just be a testing time at the moment. But again, when the Queen of Wands comes in, this is someone that is going to sort this out for you. This is someone, could be a female, it doesn't have to be, could be a redhead brunette here, that is going to sort out your issues or problems or give you a sense and direction there as well. And again, this could potentially change your luck, and fortune. But again, this is someone who's been through a lot of battles, who understands life on many different levels, who cares, who understands, who has the empathy, sympathy attached with whatever you're going through. This is someone that's solid, stable in every sense. So I kind of feel like there is someone on your pathway that's going to kind of support you here, and push you in that right direction. So don't panic. Yeah. Seven of Swords. So there are things that could come to light here. Again, with some people, they think that they've got away with this, that, and the other from the past, but the truth is always seen. And it could be something from the past that crops up this week as well. It's not an easy energy. It doesn't feel like an easy energy at all. It feels like, when you're walking on eggshells. Mm. And this could be family orientated in some kind of way as well. So I've got judgment there as well. And this is all under the swords, on top of the swords. So there could be some opinions come to the surface. There could be prodding and poking from every kind of direction. So yeah, look, you are going to be tested this week for sure, but I do see you coming through the other side. But faith is definitely needed this week. It is definitely needed. It's going to test your strength, but if you can keep yourself grounded, fully grounded, do some meditation, healing work as well, there you'll gain a sense in direction, and that's all you've got to focus on. Focus on yourself. That's the most important thing. The next chapter of your life, what to do with it, instead of getting sucked into all drama, chaos, and everything else. The Knight of Cups is help, support coming, and there's a good outcome from that as well. I kind of get celebrations by you following your hearts, but I also see new people entering your life here as well to help you out in some kind of way. But that's equally the energy of going out, having fun, let your hair down, just chill out whilst all this craziness is going on. Distract yourself. Seriously. Go, I don't know, go to a club, go do something different, go change the energy, change the vibes to get you out from this energy. Some of you are unprepared that support is coming in a different way. So again, this is why I'm not feeling too bad about what you're going through. It's going to push you, but in a different way, it's going to push you onto a new positive path here, one that's going to make you feel more secure and happy. Whereas this is kind of, what on earth? The scenes that I get are hilarious. I'm just like noticing like this ninja kind of dive bombing in on somebody, just trying to break something up. Now it could be the case that you're in some kind of physical fight. I hope not. But there's someone that's going to intervene anyway and break things up. But if you can avoid any form of drama, chaos, fights, in the physical sense, go do that because it's not gonna, because I kind of feel so angry and frustrated here that um, it's really gonna push you somewhere along the line. Somebody, I mean, this could be the person that you're dealing with. Could be that, yeah. It's interesting. It's really interesting. And what did I say about marriage commitment? This is a past life thing that you're dealing with. This is karmic. This is real big time. You know, and maybe you've had difficulty trusting people in your life as well, but I've certainly got that someone put all their trust and faith into you. And because of whatever they went through in a past relationship somewhere along the line, they've still got the energies of that issues with trust there. They really have. But I'm telling you, they really wanted something more with you. They wanted that engagement. They wanted a wedding. They wanted commitment, stability, security. And that's come crashing down for someone. It's not happened. And now it's there's some deep healing that needs to take place. Look, when that trust card comes up with the Seven of Swords, there's lies here. There's deceit, there's deception somewhere along the line. But this is going to come to the surface, you know, no more tiptoeing around. The truth is out there. You're seeing things for what they really are, and someone's not liking this ending. And for some, there could have been more than one person involved. There's definitely some healing that needs to take place within the family environment, and maybe this is part of your karmic cycle that you need to break free from. You need to work on the issues that you're struggling with somewhere along the line. And this scenario situation around you could be forcing you to kind of face your fears in some kind of way to deal with that devil within, to deal with everything that you've been struggling and battling with. Yeah, definitely to do with past life relationship here. You know, people don't realize that, you know, that yes, there is such things, past lives. Um, I've had many, and you can go into that deeper. There's certain ways of looking into that, but life is not just about coincidence, put it that way. It's like deja vu, where you've known this person before, or you've been here before, or you've seen this before, or felt it before in some kind of way. It's because you have. Maybe not in the same scene as what you are in now, but previously, maybe the boot was on the other foot and you have to experience things from the other person's point of view or side of you. Whatever, we're all connected, okay? We've all been many different souls. Again, we're going into the deep realms of the spiritual world here, but we've had many different past lives and we can carry the energy from past lives into this current lifetime if we haven't worked on those previously. Um, and that can relate to everybody that's been involved in our lives up to the point here and now. It is not coincidence. This is real. And until you deal with it, until you face it, until you accept, release, and heal what you're going through and come to terms with whatever you're going through, that cycle will not be broken until then. It's not meant to frighten you in any kind of way. It's meant to help you to grow, to evolve, so that you don't have to deal with this anymore, so you can live in freedom. But there is definitely, someone's definitely fighting a big fight, a big battle here anyway. And even like for everybody else that I'm connecting with, that there's a fight and a battle legally here as well. We've got the judgment and we've got anger and frustration about the lies that are being said around, and this could be taking money from you in some kind of way, and it's putting a stop to you moving on, moving forward, changing locations, changing your scenery, changing every part of your life. But you're obviously committed to this, and you're smack bang in the middle of this, so you've got to see it right through to the end. Again, breaking that karmic cycle. But in the process, whatever fights and battles anybody is going through right now, okay, you've overcome the worst. You are still standing, you are still fighting, but please try and drop the burdens that you're carrying, the weight that you're carrying, and surrender to the universe helping you out here, because you are being guided on the right path and you are certainly going to be looked after here. But it is showing you that you have the strength, the courage, the knowledge, the wisdom to deal with everything that you're facing on every level. They're putting a fight, an end to all these fights, battles, drama, chaos in your life. And it's pushing you towards everything that you deserve here. So life is never easy. Never. Show me someone that's got an easy life. I want to know the secret. Because seriously, it's very rare. Very rare. Let's have one more. Playfulness. Again, this is talking about letting your hair down, having fun, bringing back that inner child, just releasing everything, creating a distraction in a different way. It's not ignoring what's going on, but it's dealing with it differently. It's changing the energies and vibes so that you are not 24/7 in this chaos, so that you're not sitting there in your head wondering what's going on and wondering how to deal with it or face it or whatever. This is about you putting good, strong, solid boundaries in place to say, do you know what? I'm just still going to get on with my life no matter what you're trying to do to me, no matter what I'm facing here. I am going to get through this. I am going to come through the other side. And actually, yes, I'm learning a lot, and I will use these skills to a positive in the future for something else. That's what you're doing. Okay. So I'm not going to lie, it is going to be tough, but you do have the ability to overcome all this. You have the ability to get through this. And you're just breaking away from that devilish, toxic energy. That's what you're doing. So the devil doesn't let you go that easily, but keep shining your light. The light will always win. Always. The devil is something that we create. It's it's something that we get easily sucked into. It's like, if someone gives us all their time, effort, and energy, we just take it because it's just, we've got their attention somewhere along the line. But then when they cut off that supply, it's like you need that in some kind of way. But you don't. You have the ability to do everything you did before without that devil attached, off your own back, off your own needs, instead of using others or needing from others in any kind of way. But that's what I got for you for this week. Quite hefty, I know, and long. I'm so sorry. 37 minutes long. Uh, but keep the faith. That's all I'm saying. Just keep the faith. You will get through this, and I have every faith in you guys. But anyhow, I will leave that with you. I hope that helps you. I hope that makes sense. Look after yourselves, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye bye.